What's up, guys? Joe Conrad for today with a quick video of a life hack that I learned a long time ago from Kip K. So shout out to him. I'll put his link in the description. So this is going to be, as you can tell from the title, how to chill a Coke, beer, whatever, soda in like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 depending on how cold you want it. But this works really well. I did this video actually like half an hour to an hour ago, and I showed like 2 other ways that don't, like I did it basically in the experiment where you put one in the freezer, one wrapped in a paper towel in the freezer. Screw all that bullshit, you know. You guys don't need to see how not to do it, you need to see how to do it. And I figured if the video says it's how to chill Coke in 2 minutes and the video is 10 minutes long, people are gonna be like, what the hell. So anyways, yeah, so this one's gonna be a control. It's gonna be at room temperature. We're gonna put it over here. I'm gonna put the GoPro on the chest strap so I can show you guys how to do this, and we'll get going in just a second, so see you then. Alright, so what we're gonna need is some salt, just regular old table salt. You don't want to use, I have pickling salt and kosher salt in the house. I used the kosher salt for cooking. I had the pickling salt. I still have some left over from when I made the pork butt, which I do have a video of how to do, but last time I tried to do it, kept not processing because there's so many clips. It's like an hour, almost hour long video, so I don't know if I'll even do that. If you guys really want me to, let me know and I'll try to make the video happen, or I'll try to get the clips to work. But anyways, you're gonna need some salt, cold water, a metal bowl. You don't have to use metal, but I would use metal just because it's gonna hold metal. It's colder than glass or anything else, or plastic. It's gonna get colder faster, so we're going to use metal and some ice. So yeah, I'm going to start filling up. Actually, I'm going to get the ice first, so give me 1 second. Alright guys, so the next step is you want to get the water as cold as you can, and just fill the bucket with cold water. Or your bowl. I'm grabbing this just to stir with because it's cold. I don't want my hand being cold. Now the more ice the better. I don't have that much ice in there. I don't want to use all the ice we have in the house, just because I don't. But anyways, just take your bowl, and then you're going to want to put a shit ton of salt in there. And what's going to happen is the salt will cause the ice to melt, causing the water temperature to drop. And again, just use table salt, regular old salt. Don't use your kosher salt. Don't use your pickling salt if you have that. Most people probably will only have that kind of regular salt. Not everyone has kosher salt, but if you do, you're awesome. Because if you cook, you probably want to use kosher salt. I always use kosher salt for cooking, but that's neither here nor there. So anyways, we got 2 cans. We got one here that's going to be at room temperature. I have a couple other ones that are in the fridge that have been in there for about an hour maybe, and this one's going to go in here. So I'm going to just mix this up a little bit. And you might be thinking, well, this is gonna make the soda taste salty. No, I've done it before many times with beers and sodas and never had an issue with it. But if you're really worried about it, just pour it into a cup. There you go. So, we're gonna put this in. I'm gonna pause it so I can do a sped up time lapse type of thing for 2.5 minutes. But I'm gonna do this for 2.5 to 3 minutes. I'm actually gonna pour just a bit of water out. A little bit more, just so I don't make a mess. Oop, I guess that just keeps going. So yeah, I'm gonna start the timer and I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, so as you can see, I actually ended up moving it to the sink, so if I did spill, it wouldn't make a mess. I don't know why I think of that before. You don't need this, you can just use your hands, but that water is really cold. And you can see the ice, a lot of them did melt completely, if not shrunk a lot. But anyways, yeah. So we're going to leave this one in here for a second more. We'll take the temperature, the room temperature one, which, by the way, I don't know the temperature of the room, but it's probably about 78, 60, or not 60, I'm sorry, like 75, 74. Which, if it was up to me, it'd be at 65, but yeah. So that's what the temperature says at room. We'll put this in, and we'll watch it, and it actually is going to go up. And as you guys saw, the temperature might have been the room temperature because I did put it in here in the cold water, the thermometer, just to see. So right now we're getting about 80 degrees, which is gross. Let's say one out of the refrigerator from when I did this experiment before. Now I should have put one in the freezer just to see what that would do, but I didn't want to dick with that. So anyways, yeah, so that's room temperature. Here's one that's been in the fridge for about an hour, and you can see it's about 70 degrees. It is dropping still, isn't it? Alright, so 70 to 68 degrees. Now, let's take our Coke, or our Mountain Dew, out of the ice bath, and check this. Just seeing that like mist or whatever come out usually means it's cold. That was weird. You can see the can is frosty, and this is the cool part. I'm actually gonna pause it so I can get a better angle. Okay, so I actually ended up sticking it back into the room temperature one, which is at 80 degrees, just to show this, make it a little bit more dramatic. And again, this worked a lot better the first time I just did this earlier on in the night, like a half an hour to an hour ago, and that's because I used more ice. I didn't use as much ice because I didn't have as much. So anyways, yeah. But I just want you guys to see. There you go. Dropping and dropping and dropping. I might actually insert the clip now of earlier, so you'll see it'll look different. There'll be more cans and everything will look different, but I'm actually going to do that, I think, because it just shows it better. Like I said, trust me, guys. On this, guys, try this. It will work really well. And this is still, still a good drinking temperature. It's definitely colder than both of these combined. So yeah, guys, that's it. If you guys like these life hack videos, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe and comment below if you guys want me to do more of these. I'll definitely do more. So yeah, that's it. See you guys next time. Joey Kong 94 out.